let's do a quick review in each of those three words. Empathy is what from your standards? Let's just go through each of these real quick.
Empathy is the ability to recognize and see things from the other person's perspective. Okay, that's the bottom line. That's the big idea about empathy.
And as we've talked about in our training many years ago, it's not agreeing with people, correct? It's just that, hey, I understand. I'm
Right.
listening to you. What you
Right.
have to say is important, so much to the degree that I want to listen at 100%, look you in the eyes, and truly do my best to understand. Aren't those some other components of empathy from your teaching?
Well, bear with me. Let me just look at some of my notes here. Um, when we do, from our perspective, is we explore what you do, what you say, okay, and then how you say it. So each of these workshops is broken down into those major buckets, and we look at the behaviors, the questions, the and the skill. Reflective listening is a big part of the empathy uh, workshop because that's at the core. Your ability to really understand and to do reflective listening, in a very clear way. So
Yeah.
empathy is where we start. Um, I think a lot of people end up drifting more towards kindness and gratitude because that also applies for them at home. And so kindness is all about that also. The definition of kindness is being friendly, considerate, warm, generous, caring, and compassionate. Okay. Empathy was identifying with or understanding another's feelings. And then gratitude is being thankful for the help or benefits received. And clear, simple concepts, but you and I will know that that's where it's hard. And one of the things I hate in our industry is people say, well, these are soft skills. I said, no. These are hard skills. These are hard skills to master. And so you've got to get really serious. And oftentimes, I think what we have to look for is the enlightened leader who already knows that he's good, or he or she is good, but want to take it to a different level.
Yeah. It drives me crazy as well, just what you just said there. It's like this is too touchy-feely for me. Yeah, right? You get that one?
Yes, all the time.
This is not the way I operate. Well, no kidding. No kidding. It's exactly why we're here today, is to work on this, because the simplicity of this is what makes it so powerful. Is really understanding. When I find, even when we're given, the concepts of empathy, is too many times it's just it's short circuited. It's like, well, I get it, I understand, and I say, no, stay with that longer. Stay, get those words. I understand why that's important to you, Carlos. And what I'm hearing from you is this. I said, if you can extend it a bit, empathy goes up. It's almost like the longer you can stay with somebody's feelings, the better off that you're emotionally connecting. I've seen that from my work as well, Carlos.